Turin, Italy, 2nd of June 2024.
Aspetta, aspetta. C'è il lavoro.
New downpour in Turin began shortly after 6 p.m. Hailstorms were reported between Borgaro and Venaria Reale. A multi-cell storm system is in action between Canovis, Torinese, Vercelli, and Cuneo, where downpours and hailstorms are taking place, accompanied by strong winds. Probable supercold along the A4 in the province of Vercelli. Near Carignano and Borgaro Reale, where medium-large hailstones were also reported. The hailstones up to 3 to 4 centimeters in diameter. In Kassel, hailstones as large as ping pong balls were reported. In Turin, the first damage have already been reported. Volunteers were reported in Darzo Duca degli Abruzzi, Corso Belgio, Giardini Lamamura, and Miravio Sud. Some cars were damaged. Shortly after, the storm moved south. Heavy rain with strong winds hit Carignano and Carmagnola, flooded streets in Via Besi Torinese. In the Cuneo area, a devastating hailstorm was reported in Vestiona di Monte. In Corso Belgio, there are 4 fallen trees, fortunately without causing harm to people. These are the trees are center of the controversy between a committee of environmentalists and residents and the municipality of Turin, where they intending to cut down at least 40 trees that would like to replace with the youngest one. In nearby Corso Brianza, the owner of car was lucky because he was not inside of the car when it was completely destroyed by a large oak tree that fell to the ground due to the storm. Firefighters rushed to both sides immediately to clear the streets and secure pedestrians. Although it lasted extremely short, several trees and branches fell on the city. In particular, 2 cases a short distance from each other occurred in Corso Belgio, where the tram power cables were also affected. Then, one in interactions of Corso Duca degli Abruzzi and Via Vespucci. In Corso Agnelli at the corner of Via San Marino, some sheets of metal from a construction site detected. Debris, or rather a piece of handguard, fell from the building at the intersections of Via Gorizia and Via Lagnastro. In the province, there was some hailstorm but without serious consequences. Even the strong thunderstorms were seen almost everywhere. A tree fell on the provincial road that connects Pensilvania to Vigo. For a week and a half, the mercy of yet another sinkhole that opened up because of the storms. Specifically in Corso Toscano 192, where the asphalt gave way, forcing the municipal police to place barriers to protect pedestrians and passing cars. A water bomb also hit Turin today. It was a downpour accompanied by strong gusts of wind. Starting from the northern suburbs, which a few minutes spread like wildfire across the entire city. In a space of a few minutes, the violent downpour caused the collapse of at least 5 trees. In Corso Agnelli at the corner of Via San Marino, a scaffolding collapsed. In addition to the flooding of the streets and the ring road, large puddles of water also formed under the porticos of Via Roma and Piazza Cialan. Many calls arrived at the operational room of the fire brigade and at the local police. Other branches have fallen onto the roadway of Strada Castello. The streets of half the city are flooded. The garbage can places on the sideways in many places have overturned and end up in the streets. At the municipal police station, in a space of half an hour about 30 reports have arrived, mostly for fallen trees and branches. Disaster also in some municipalities of the southern belt.
You? No.
Trees fallen on the provincial road from Pancalori to Vigo. Portions of Pinova completely flooded, with many calls to the fire brigade for unsafe fires. Also unsafe are several trees in Moncalori in Via Zadante and in Vianasco in Via Trosso.